And if you'd all like to please be seated.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, perfect. Well, first of all, good afternoon, everybody. I haven't properly introduced myself yet. My name is Maureen Gilchrist, and as Registrar for the District of Dundee, I'd like to welcome you all here today to the wedding of Kevin and Tracy. On behalf of the two of them, I'd like to thank you all very much for being here, because I know how much it means to them both having you here share their special day with them. Now, as Registrar, I've been appointed by the Registrar General of Scotland as the person authorised to conduct civil marriage ceremonies in accordance with the Marriage Scotland Act 1977. Now, before I proceed any further, I'd like the two of you to identify yourselves as the people on the marriage schedule in front of me, really to make sure I have the right people in the right way. So, are you Kevin Ritchie, whose normal address is 120 Duff Street, Macduff?
Yeah.
And are you Tracy Margaret Gallen, whose normal address is 120 Duff Street, Macduff? We're assembled here this Thursday afternoon in order that I might join the two of you in marriage in the presence of all your witnesses and in accordance with the law of Scotland. I can confirm that the requirements of this law have been complied with. Now, I'd like to take a moment to point out the importance of the binding declarations you're about to make. Marriage, according to the law of Scotland, is the union of two people voluntarily entered into for life to the exclusion of all others. It's a way of life all should honour. Shouldn't be entered into lightly or selfishly, but responsibly, respectfully, and after serious thought and consideration. Marriage isn't an easy path. It requires devotion, the ability to listen, the wisdom to know when we're wrong, and the strength to put things right. Marriage is a desire by two people to share themselves and their experiences with each other, and a willingness to accept each other for who they really are. Marriage also requires both closeness and distance. The closeness of a couple growing together and enough distance to allow each to remain an individual. A good partner in such a marriage will be loving and caring, but above all, a best friend. It's in this spirit that you're now before us. You found happiness, love, and fulfillment in each other's company. You now affirm that relationship by making vows of commitment before us all today. Now, before I get you to exchange your vows, could I get you to make promises to each other? So, Kevin, do you promise to be a devoted, faithful, and loving partner, always supporting Tracy in life and working for the best in your relationship?
I will.
And Tracy, do you promise to be a devoted, faithful, and loving partner, always supporting Kevin in life and working for the best in your relationship? And we come to the tricky legal bit. So Kevin, you get to go first. I'll break it down into small sections. I, Kevin Ritchie,
I, Kevin Ritchie,
solemnly and sincerely declare
solemnly and sincerely declare
that I know
that I know
of no legal impediment
that I know of no legal impediment
to my marrying Tracy Margaret Gallen.
to my marrying Tracy Margaret Gallen.
And Tracy, I, Tracy Margaret Gallen,
I, Tracy Margaret Gallen,
solemnly and sincerely declare
solemnly and sincerely declare
that I know
that I know
of no legal impediment
of no legal impediment
to my marrying Kevin Ritchie.
to my marrying Kevin Ritchie.
If I can ask the two of you to face each other and join hands, please. And if everyone else could please be upstanding. And again, Kevin, I solemnly and sincerely declare
I solemnly and sincerely declare
that I, Kevin,
that I, Kevin,
accept you, Tracy,
accept you, Tracy,
as my lawful wedded wife.
as my lawful wedded wife.
Or something to that.
Same thing.
To have and to hold
To have and to hold
from this day forward,
from this day forward,
for better, for worse,
for better, for worse,
for richer, for poorer,
for richer, for poorer,
in sickness and in health,
sickness and in health,
as long as we both shall live.
as long as we both shall live.
And as I give you my hand to hold,
As I give you my hand to hold,
so I give you my life to keep.
So I give you my life to keep.
Tracy. I solemnly and sincerely declare
I solemnly and sincerely declare
that I, Tracy,
that I, Tracy,
accept you, Kevin,
accept you, Kevin,
as my lawful wedded husband,
as my lawful wedded husband,
to have and to hold,
to have and to hold,
from this day forward,
from this day forward,
for better, for worse,
for better, for worse,
for richer, for poorer,
for richer, for poorer,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
as long as we both shall live.
as long as we both shall live.
And as I give you my hand to hold,
And as I give you my hand to hold,
so I give you my life to keep.
so I give you my life to keep.
And I'd like to be seated again.
Yeah.
We all still having to work for this. For the commitment made to each other, Kevin and Tracy have chosen to exchange rings. The ring is an ancient symbol used to seal a solemn promise. These rings, perfect circles of love, will serve as symbols of your unending love and faithfulness, and will remind you of the vows which you've made here today. So I'd like to take Tracy's